Hey everyone, my name is Tehila and I am here to show you how to strengthen your abs and your back. During this whole coronavirus situation, many of us need to stay at home, whether if we choose to do so and work from home, but some of us has to be in quarantine. So staying at home and being in lack of movement, maybe we have to sit a lot on the chair and work, or just laying in bed and watching TV, causes lots of back pains, and we're here to avoid it. And plus, while you work out, you can strengthen your immune system, and this is what I'm here for. So let's get to it. Let's start working with the abs. I'm laying on my mat. If you don't have a mat at home, you can just put down a blanket or just 2 towels even. You lay on your back. Take both your hands behind your head and simple, just go up and down. We're gonna start as simple as that. Exhale every time you go up and inhale when you go down. That shall be our little warm-up. We're gonna do it a bit slow. Make sure the movement is coming from your abs and you're not pushing your head with your hands. My hands are behind my head so I can rest my head on them. Don't close your elbows too close. Don't open them wide. Be somewhere in the middle. And now we're gonna work. We're going up and down and up and down and breathe. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. How good is it to move yourself and go up and down? Up just a bit more. The simple crunch is the best crunch. You're gonna get the best result out of it, but we're gonna make it a bit harder. I'm staying up and I'm making some small movements up. I'm pushing it forward. Push, push, and push. Pay attention. My shoulders are not touching the mat. Just pull up. Breathe. Just up, up, and up. So I'm going to give you some options for beginners and advancers. So wherever you are, you can still continue to work with me. I'm going down. I'm going to start crunches to the obliques. I'm going to one side and go back all the way to the end, all the way to the mat. Pay attention. I'm going up and going back to my mat, and only then I'm going to the other side. I know some people do this. That's not good. I want to go back to point 0 so I can go all the way up again. No shortcuts. No shortcuts. I want to work. So I'm doing 1 and 1. Inhaling and exhaling. If this one feels too easy, I'm going to put my knees now. So my elbow is trying to touch my knee and I'm going down. Elbows trying to touch my knee and I go down. I don't really have to touch my knee if you can't do it, just as long as you're trying to make sure that you're going up all the way. So that's good enough. And keep a smile on your face. Even a fake smile shall help. It's starting to hurt, but it's a pain we love. We're making our body move, making ourselves stronger. Now, once I'm finished this one, I can continue here. I can continue just obliques without the knees, but I want to make it a bit harder, so I'm moving to bicycle movement. I'm going, one leg is straight and the knees towards my elbow, and I'm switching. Pay attention. It's not the circle move. It's one bend, one straight, and like an arrow. One bend is and one is straight. Inhale one side, inhale the other side. Bend and straight. Make sure you don't straight your knee all the way. I'm trying to keep my joints as healthy as I can and I'm not straightening them. And your leg as low as you can. So 1 and 1. I know it hurts. I know it's a bit hard, but we can do it. Again, you can continue to do the same thing we did before. Just make sure you're breathing. Just inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Just a bit more. Breathe. And breathe. 2 more. Last 1 to each side. Stay up. You can lower your legs as long as you stay up. Take a deep breath. We're about to finish. If it's a little easy to you, you can move to 90 degrees. My knees are above my hips and I can see my feet. If this position is a bit easy, I can move it to 45 degrees. I'm not straightening my knees. And just breathe through it. Take a deep breath. Good job. Don't be afraid if your legs are a bit shaking or your abs. It just means you're working. Just pull yourself a little bit up. Make sure your legs are really far from the hip joint. Just a bit more. And one last thing for advancers. If it's hard for you, stay here. But if you can, take a deep breath. Knees towards you. Take a push and go up. Pull your stomach in and make sure you're in the V pose. We're gonna stay here 10, 9, and we're done. 8, 7, 6, 5. Take a deep breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't fall. Bend. And one vertebrae at a time. Good job. Take a deep breath. Strengthen your hands behind your head. And let's stretch it out. I'm bending both my knees. I'm taking my knees to the right side and both my hands and my look to the left side. Take a deep breath. Make sure you stretch your back. It feels good, isn't it? Deep breath. Exhale, other side. Good job. Now I'm going to work on my back. So I'm going to lay on my stomach. If you need a little break, this is the time to drink water. Water is good for you. Water is healthy. And especially during this whole coronavirus situation, just drink as much as you can and stay healthy. This pose is a bit of a stretch for me. If you need more, you can stretch here. Just make sure you don't lift your hip or something. Your belly button should be on the mat. And stretch. So, let's start. I'm putting both my hands behind my back, looking down, a bit forward actually. And while I exhale, I go up, and inhale, I go down. Again, I exhale, I go up, as if I'm trying to, that my chest will not touch the mat anymore. And when I inhale, I go down all the way, like before. Remember, no shortcuts. So up as high as you can, and down. Many people squeeze their buttocks while they're doing it. There's no necessity of it. Just release your hips and make sure we're working on our lower back right now. So exhale and inhale and go up and go down and up and down. Just a bit more. Now, if this one feels easy for you, you can take both your hands to the sides. Make sure they're not on the floor, they're in the air. And now my upper back is starting to work also. So exhale, inhale. I'm going to do it a bit faster. If it's too fast for you, you can do it like we did before, a little slower. And I'm going up and down and up and down, up and down. I'm going to move some movement. Add some movement for advancers. If it's not comfortable for you, keep on doing that, or put your hands from behind your back again. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to add one leg going up and then go down. And then again, I'm going to put the other leg up and go down. It's a little bit harder, more challenging. So if you don't feel comfortable with it, do not add your leg at this point. Maybe after you watch this video a few times, you can come here and join me. I'm going up with one leg and going down, inhaling. Going up with the other leg and going down, inhaling, and up and down and up and down. Just a bit more. You can do it. Again, if it's too hard for you, this is the time to stop, to drink some water, and you can do the whole thing with me the next time you watch this video. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. Now I want you to stay up. Again, you can move your hands back or leave them here. If it's still not that hard, try to lift both your legs. And now I'm like Superman. I'm taking Well, Superman is actually forward. We're like an airplane. We're gonna take both of our hands to the side. Take a deep breath and hold for 5, 4 more, 3 more, 2, and last one. Release, take a deep breath. Good job. We're gonna do one more exercise for today. It's gonna be a multi-exercise, and then we're gonna stretch it all, and you're gonna feel so much better, and you're gonna be so much stronger. So one last thing. Are you ready? Come with me. I'm on my hands right now, pulling my stomach in. The easier version would be to stay on my knees, but make sure all of my weight is on my hands. If you're an advancer or you feel you can do it, just send one leg back, add the other leg, and make sure you stay here. This is a plank or an exercise for your core muscles. Your core muscles are your insides, super important. This is a multi-exercise. I love this exercise. It works on my shoulders, my upper back, my core muscles, my inner abs, basically everything. So just take a deep breath. I know it's hard. Just stay with me just a bit longer. Once you do it on your own, you can measure your time. I love to work with a timer and just to add a few more seconds every time. So let's say your goal is a full minute. You can start with 20 seconds, half a minute, and go on from there. Take a deep breath, bend one knee, add the other, and let's stretch it out. Good job, everyone. So this is child pose. I want you to make sure you take your hip all the way towards your heels. If you can, put your head, your forehead on your mat, and make sure your hands are straight forward. Take a deep breath here. One more. Good job, and let's sit down. You can sit however it's comfortable for you. You can sit like this or like this, doesn't matter. Let's stretch one hand. I'm taking my right hand, closing it on my chest. The other hand just helps it getting closer towards my chest, and that's way I can stretch my upper back. Take a deep breath. Come back to me. Let's switch to the other side. Make sure this one only helps to get this hand closer. Don't lift your shoulder too high. Take a deep breath. Stretch it up. Good work. Let's stretch one side. And go down as low as you can. We're stretching our backs. And to the other side. Make sure you're not lifting your hip. I'm sitting all the way to the mat and just stretching it as much as I can. Bending my elbow. Going up. If you sat like me, you may switch your legs. If you sat the other way, just keep wherever you are and just get low as much as you can. One more time. Come back to me. Make sure you fix your hair. Take a deep breath. Stretch, stretch. Try to touch the ceiling. I wanted to say floor, but no. And take your hands down. And we're gonna take another deep breath. Take all the good energy from this video and from wherever you are. And I wish you only health, good work. And I'm gonna see you on my next video. See ya.